Right. Topic chemical equations. So symbolic representation of a chemical change with the help of symbols and formulae of various species is chemical equation. Don't get confused between symbolic representation and a formula. See, symbol is like sodium. For sodium it is Na. Formula is like two or more elements getting added. That is sodium chloride. So sodium hydroxide, NaCl. But sodium is totally different. Now one more thing, how to get to know that what is a symbol. It will always start with a capital letter. Okay. Now here NaCl, I'm so sorry, C should be capital. So now C, when C is capital, again Cl is one kind of symbol, Na is other symbol. Two symbols together, they are forming a formula. Okay. N here they should be in capital. Now here in Na, A is small. Still it comes in symbol only. That is only one symbol, a single symbol. But only when there is a capital letter, then we can just differentiate what is a symbol and what is a formula. Next, essentials of chemical equations. It should be a true chemical change. It should be occur. It should be molecular. It should be balanced. We should represent the change in temperature. Exothermic. X means exit. X means exit. I have written like that. Exothermic means exit, means the heat is getting out of that particular reaction. Coming to endothermic is like N. Again En. Again with En, enter. Endothermic is nothing but enter or absorb. By keeping the letter Q in the product side. Okay. Towards the right side of the arrow, we will have product side, right? There you need to keep letter Q, capital letter Q. If you after whole reaction, if you are adding plus Q in product side, you will get that it is an exothermic reaction. If you are keeping minus Q, it is an endothermic reaction. Coming to skeletal equation, when chemical reaction is written in chemical formula, which represents each element taking part in the reaction. That is nothing but skeletal equation. Skeletal equation need not be always unbalanced. It can be balanced at first itself. Mostly we say that skeletal equation is an unbalanced equation. No, sometimes it can be balanced also. And see, I have given examples like that. C plus O2 gives rise to CO2. So it is here, it's balanced at the first step only. Coming to CaCO3 gives rise to CaO plus CO2. This is nothing but decomposition of calcium carbonate equation. Here also it is already balanced. So skeletal equation need not be always balanced. And what is it? It is in this reaction, it will show that all the chemical formula will be represented by each element which is taking part in that reaction. Okay. Next, now I have given a question. You have to test yourself. You have to find the value of A, B and C here. I have kept A, B and C in small letters. Okay, don't get confused. H2 plus O2 gives rise to H2O. H2 plus O2 gives rise to H2O. What will you get? Yes, what will you get? You have to, what are the coefficients of H2? Before that, what number should come? Before O2, what should come? And before H2O, what should come? It can be 1, 2, 3, infinite. But it can be 0, okay? Now, you should answer this in the comments. And even I should know that how many were able to do it. Now that you have got the value of A, B and C, you need to multiply A into B. A into B. Sorry. You need to multiply B into C. Okay, multiply them if you have got the value. Multiply B and C. And again, whatever value you are getting now, just divide by A. So this was the question. Now, I can answer this question. So your answer was letter A is 2, letter B is 1 and letter C is 2. C. Letter A is 2. 2H2 plus O2, B is 1, gives rise to 2H2O. If you can see, if we are adding 2 here, see already we have oxygen molecules 2 here in the reactant side, but in the product side we don't have oxygen molecules 2. For making 2 there, what we will do, we will add in the place of C, we will add 2. Now how many molecules of oxygen? 2, that is they are balanced. But hydrogen again it is imbalanced. 2 into 2 will be 4 hydrogens. So again you can just add 2 in place of A, you will get 4. Okay, so in that case, and now I have asked B multiplied by C divided by A. The answer is 1. So how many of you did? Just comment me down. And if you have understood this video, I hope you have understood. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Till then, bye.